What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Troll Time. I'm King, back at you with another video. In this video, I want to talk about how I got started on YouTube. So if I take you back about 2-3 years ago, I originally wanted to start up a podcast with my friends. Me and my friends, we could be on the phone for 2-3 hours and we would be having great conversations about like different current events and things that were going on around the world and the neighborhood and life, just different things that you experience becoming a young adult, a young professional, and things like that. And what happened was we never got around to it. You know what I mean? It was like always one of those things where like, oh, we'll do it next week. We'll go grab this next week. We'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, and then another tomorrow, and then you know what I mean? And eventually all this time's pass and people forget and they don't put any work in towards it, and people bring it up. But they bring it up but don't actually put any work in. Nobody does any research into mics and channel name and setups and we're recording and everything like that. And so it eventually never happens. And so, fast forward, a year later, I'm at this job and I meet this young lady and she has a YouTube channel and she's like, have you ever thought about starting up your own YouTube channel? And I was like, no. And the reason why I said no was because I was shy. So I'm like, you guys probably don't believe it, but I'm naturally a very shy person and I'm a very shut off person. I try not to open up myself and things like that. And so I never really thought about getting in front of a video and recording myself, because it was one of those things insecurities where you're like, I don't want to. I put me getting in front of a video is me putting myself out here to be viewed and judged for the world. Some people probably think I'm ugly, some people probably think I'm good looking, somebody probably thinks I'm fat, somebody thinks I'm skinny, maybe I have long string beanie arms, I don't know, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things you always think about when you put yourself out there on video to be judged for the world. And I know I'm like me being nervous, and you guys, I always tell you guys, you could tell if you go through some of my videos, at certain times I can talk really fast. And I'd be like, spit, boom, 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 boom. I was just going here, hold on, what did he just say? I didn't grasp that. And so that was basically the whole point of why I didn't want to. But then she encouraged me to just practice, make a short, 15-second video. And so eventually I did, and I was like, I went home, and I'm like, nah, let me sit here, I got time. Let me, get in front of this camera and see, what it's all about. And it was I sat there and I did it, and it was I was so excited. It was adrenaline was going through me, you know what I mean? I was like, oh, it felt good to sit there and create. I was nervous, I was happy, it's you go through all the emotions, because it's oh shit, am I really going to end up doing this? So I record the video and I take it to work and I show the girl, and she was like, this is good, you gotta, you know what I mean, you gotta work on this, you gotta sit here and you have to go full forward with this. You have to go forward with this. You have a gift, you have to use it. And so, I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, let me find out how I can, get all of this started. What is it that I need? What is it that I don't need? And whatnot. And I'm, coming up with a name and whatnot. And I eventually settle on everything that I feel, I find important to me. And I come up with the channel. And so I eventually start making videos and everything like that. And it was it's such a fulfilling feeling? I don't know, that didn't sound right, but it felt good, you know what I mean, to have done it and created it. And one thing I want to tell you guys is that to this day, it's still hard and to get in front of the camera and record it. It gets easier. They say it gets easier over time, but I still have times when, making a video is hard, where you can have anxiety and you're drawing blanks. It's the writer, how somebody who writes articles or writes books for a living, they have the writer's block. Sometimes I have a creator's block on creating new content, and sometimes that's the reason why it may take me a month, 2 months to make video, because it's I have to find something that inspires me. I have to find something that I'm passionate about, because I actually, you guys probably don't realize it, but I put a lot of research and I put a lot of thought into the videos that I make. I write out my videos and I write them out, and I basically find out like which points do I want to hit before I even put the video up, because I don't want to get up here and feel like I'm rambling to you guys. I want to sit here and like, what is the point I'm trying to articulate to you guys? I want the video to have some kind of structure to it, you know what I mean? So it's not just like, well, he was here and he was there and he was back there, and it's like, I don't know what he was talking about, you know what I mean? And so I always try to, and I'm basically saying this to tell you guys, like, sometimes you'll see me take these extended breaks, and sometimes that's different things going on in life. Sometimes it's just a creator's block, because I'm not somebody who typically wants to put out 100 videos a week. That's never been my MO, because the people who do, they just putting out filler content. They're talking about the same shit over and over again. It's bullshit. When I put out something, I want to put out something that may inspire you, that may actually help you reach your goals and purpose in life. You know, everybody doesn't have that same, you know, focus with their YouTube channel. Some people just care about getting videos out so they can get ad revenue and having followers and subscribers and all that shit and trending. Me, I'm somebody who actually cares about what I put out, and I like how want the message to be delivered a certain way. You know what I mean? I mean, if you look at my video, my channel, the reason I say it's life coaching, the reason why I chose more so the life coaching instead of going to motivational speaking is there's a million motivational speakers. You know, you could be motivated today. The reason I chose life coaching is because specifically I want to leave you with some life skills that are teach you something that is going to help change the rest of your life. Whether it's me teaching you how to build a resume, how to do taxes, how to save money, you know what I mean? Like how to find your purpose in life. Whether it's any of those things, like I want to teach you life skills that you can carry with you throughout life. I don't want to sit here and just have filler content and leave you feeling like, man, I just ate, but I'm still hungry. You know, that's how a lot of those other guys out there, you listen to their shit, you're like, it's like, man, the video started getting good and it cut off, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't never want to leave you guys unsatisfied or unfilled with my content. So when I put a video out, you know, just know that I put love and care into every single video, and I put passion into the things that I choose to talk about. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that story on how I got started on YouTube, and I want to let you guys know that you guys have to keep working towards your goal. You have to keep working. You know what I mean? It's a grind, and sometimes you have to look and realize I'm one step closer today than I was. I always have to remind people that, because sometimes we can kind of lose focus in seeing, man, these other people are out here killing it, and it's like, you know what I mean? They're killing it in the short term, but in the long term, here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's like drug dealers. Fast money, come fast, go fast too. You know what I mean? There's a difference in when you actually build something and work at it day in and day out than when you just have overnight success. You never built up those skills to sustain it. But if you sit there and build at it step by step, day by day, it'll last a lot longer than everybody else. So I just want to leave you guys with that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.